I'm seriously having flashbacks here. As a child of the 80s, and a self-admitted video game nerd, the local video arcades were a veritable haven for me. While pinball games were never my forte, there was a distinct, magical allure that came from the newer generation of fancy and complex titles that tried to capture the essence of a franchise, typified by the introduction of Midway's classic Addams Family pinball table. These memories are distinct and powerful, which is why I was surprised to almost smell the heady mix of ozone while playing Zen Studios' latest release for the App Store, Zen Pinball. Much like their PlayStation 3 release, the initial free title acts as a sort of gateway to individual tables that can be purchased separately, each one being worth the price if only because of how much you'd spend on them if they actually existed in real life. At the time of this review, there are 3 tables available, one being available completely for free, so start downloading now, while the Marvel, Wolverine, and Captain America tables will require placing some money down first. Each table features distinctly unique features that go beyond what's commonly available in physical tables, including completely interactive characters and multiple tiers that require players to perform deft achievements of skill and dexterity to unlock. Thankfully, the engine is rock solid and downright gorgeous as well, making it easy to keep track of the ball despite having a smaller screen and responding instantaneously to taps and shakes. With that said, iPad owners get the better end of the deal, as the perspectives on offer, whether you play in portrait or landscape, can be confusing to look at until you're familiar with the table in question. That said, it doesn't take a pinball veteran to notice that the flippers feel insanely strong, flicking at near lightning speeds, while the ball itself has an easy to follow, but distinctly less weighty and floaty feel about it. This can be irksome for those used to physical machines and slightly slower, more realistic pinball video games, but the trade-off is that each board feels more alive as the ball speedily springs about. One incredibly neat feature of Zen Pinball is being able to tweak the board, thanks to an operator's menu, changing fine details about the board's operation to your liking. This does have the downside of preventing you from submitting scores online, but restoring to factory defaults will give you a chance to compete against players worldwide online. Other detailed statistics are available for junkies, but for the most part you'll just want to jump in and play. Each board features its own music and voice acting, where appropriate, but more importantly you can share the experience with up to 3 other players, passing the iDevice as their turn comes up, and competing for high scores amongst each other. It's a great touch, though the addition of local multiplayer wouldn't go amiss either. While the free table played in Zen Pinball isn't the best, it's a taste of just how addictive the pinball emulator can be, and fans of arcade games are sure to find themselves shelling out for boards as they appear. Thankfully, you'll never be lost, as they each feature a handy guide to teach you its finer points. But nothing beats jumping straight in and experiencing it firsthand. An easy game to recommend to all gamers. This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.